Trey McBride gets a huge extension.
Huge. Very good.
Huge extension for Trey McBride, who is awesome.
Very good player.
How much of this upcoming season, Nate, will you give credence to the idea that we're finally going to see Kincaid become what he should? And the second part of that is, what should he look like? Trey McBride just reset the market for tight ends in money. $19 million a year average for McBride. 4 years, $76 million. He did not have a big year for touchdowns, but he caught 1 million balls, and he is indeed awesome. 6'4", 246. He had 111 catches. He had 147 targets. Now, can I ask, all right, the Bills are drafting their whole defense, and part of the reason they're going to do it is because Joe Brady, when he talks with Brandon Beane, getting in the lab this year, is like, listen, Kincaid's not going to be hurt. He's going to get 140 targets. Is that not feasible?
The Kincaid conversation is approaching my feelings about the Chiefs conversation. I don't know if I care anymore.
What he becomes?
It's exhausting me. It's exhausting me because it was exhausting the moment he was drafted. The moment he was drafted, it was like, oh, we're going to be arguing with each other. The gymnastics we're going to be forced to do to compare him, make him a wide receiver, and then it was, well, if he's a wide receiver, then we've got to compare him to the other first-round wide receivers. And last year, it's, well, it's Ken Dorsey's fault that he wasn't doing anything. And then, Joe Brady kind of continued the trend. I don't know, man. I don't think tight ends have a very big role in this passing offense. And if I'm being honest, from afar, I think the Bills duped themselves into thinking he was something he wasn't.
Could I change your mind with one? It might be a cherry-picked stat, but is Kincaid's problem, this does get to your point, is it simply usage? How much they use him? Trey McBride.
Probably.
Last season, Trey McBride had 1,146 yards.
Yeah.
Average per reception, 10.3. Last year,
he's a vertical threat.
Okay, ready for this? Boy, you're gonna regret saying that. Last year, Dalton Kincaid, 448 yards. Average yards per reception, 10.2.
What's the
10.3 to 10.2? This is a little bit like when the Bills trade for Diggs. It's actually, if you threw the guy the ball a lot more, he'd be amazing.
Yeah.
And they did that, and he was amazing. Can I just ask, you know what? Let's just throw the ball to Kincaid 3 times as much. Twice as much. Just give him the ball. Make it happen. You drafted him to get him the ball. You want to say last year was an injury? Fine. But can I just get him the ball? Allen missed him on a couple of throws this year down the field. That's a part of this.
He did.
But can I just find a way where instead of everybody eats, I'm now on Dalton Kincaid is one of my 2 best ideas in this passing offense, and I'm going to feature him like the Cardinals featured Trey McBride. I'm not saying they're the exact same player, but McBride is a second-round pick who jumps over dudes as often as Josh Allen does, had 147 targets. Just up his usage. Is that not, that wouldn't do it? What happened? Would go badly?
No. I just don't know that they've ever shown the ability to up a tight end's usage. Couldn't you kind of say the same thing about Dawson Knox?
You could have said about Knox before they drafted Kincaid.
Yes.
He was fine.
Yep.
On 10.3 versus 10.2. Here's Kincaid with a decent number. Just, only 44 catches. 803-0550 and 1-888-550-2550. If we're going on PFF grades, they put Kittle the best tight end, McBride's number 2. But on receiving score, McBride is just, he's awesome. And Kincaid, not as much. But from a run blocking standpoint, they're not that different. in terms of how good they are at blocking in the run. They're not that different. So
yeah, it's the usage in how they deploy Kincaid. I mean, I don't think this would shock you, but he was second in the league amongst tight ends in yards after catch because all of his targets were
short. That's the Bills' passing offense. Yeah.
Yeah, and like using him in screens, I hate it. I hate it because isn't when you look at him what the advantage, the matchup that they. Like, here's the thing that just doesn't... The math isn't mathing for me on this, Jeremy. It's... We think he's a matchup. He's a chess piece.
Yeah, and it just almost never...
And they use him, illogically. Like, if he's a matchup, it's because he's big and you can get him down the field. There's no... Even his vertical targets, Jeremy, where are they? The boundary. Like, I long for the day where this offense is attacking two deep safeties where you're supposed to attack two deep safeties in the hash marks. Like, that's how you vertically, this was a rule. I could hear my coaches yelling at. Too high, you go after the hash marks. One high, you go after the boundaries. And everyone's running. In theory, he should be the ultimate two-high safety equalizer. He's not.
No, it definitely hasn't. It has not lived up to what it was sold to be.
No. And again, it's why I go to the thing of it kind of feels like they duped themselves. They thought they were going to be so smart doing this. And a little bit of it is because I think they were scared Dallas was going to take him. So they were like, well, we need this guy. He's again, too, I just think it's so much we miss the wide receivers. How can we've got to save face. We miss the receivers. We miss the run.
Maybe. That won't happen this year. This year's defensive. What's the run you're afraid of? Defensive tackle? That's probably the run you're afraid of.
Yeah.
Ahead of them. 803-0550. Happy Friday. It's nice outside.
Getting me angry about Kincaid.
I think it's nice outside.
On the Lord's Friday of all days. Sunny. It's sunny outside. Ooh. You know what? Now I'm angry.
Get a fish fry.
I don't like fish fry.
You don't like fish fry?
No.
That's too bad.
I know.
That's really, you're crazy. I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Fish fry is great.
Just have not, it just doesn't, fried fish doesn't do it for me.
No beer battered fish fry, huh?
We'll go to break on this.
Come on, he's about to deliver. He's about to drop a take. Here, hold on. I'm seated. Go ahead.
So I finally tried fried fish.
A fish fry. Nobody actually calls it fried fish.
Well, I'm going to tell you why.
Stop saying fried fish. That makes it sound weird.
I'm going to tell you why I'm calling it fried fish and not a fish fry. Because for the first time I've ever tried fried fish was in Disney World at Epcot at the England fish and chip stand.
All right.
And I was just like, I don't need this.
That's like saying the first time you tried a burger, you went to McDonald's. Like, come on.
Yeah, hold on. You're a foodie.
And I don't like fish fry.
At least you said fish fry instead of fried fish.
Yeah, well, it was. I think people would get upset if I called that a fish fry.
I mean, if you're at Epcot at the English pub, I mean, that's supposed to be,
pretty authentic.
Food that's, sure.
Josh is not sold on
I've
that.
had it before, and it's okay.
It just tastes like nothing.
You can speak specifically to the Epcot fried fish?
Yes. Yeah. I had that once we went to Disney on a school trip, and I had that once, and it was just meh.
I mean, more than anything, I just can't believe that the two words I've never thought of before putting together in that order have fried fish.
It's literally describing it.
I know. How come it's never been described like that until today by you? Those words had never been put in that order.
Fried fish.
It's weird. Fish fry's great. Did you have tartar sauce with it?
I don't like mayo.
Tartar sauce has mayo, but it's not mayo.
95% mayo.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste anything like mayo.
What does mayo taste like?
Did you squeeze the lemon wedge over the fish? Over the fry?
They didn't provide a lemon wedge.
Oh, my God. All right, well, Either way, I feel bad for you.
So this came up last year or maybe 2 years ago. I think I was filling in for you and I was with Howard. And like local chefs from Western New York were literally calling in and saying, I'm going to bring you, our buddy James Roberts is like, I'm going to go get you, I'm going to bring in a fish fry at 9 a.m. And I was like, I don't know about that.
Oh, you should have done that.
And he also mentioned they don't travel. So
That's true. You don't want, it's not like you can order a pizza from Chicago and have it shipped here.
Right.
You're not going to do that with a fish fry.
No.
All right, the chat's going off on this. You've got people.
Yeah, I figured it would.
Fish fries.
Fried fish, baby.
I got to have one tonight.